Beloved in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, beloved in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, this is a very urgent message, a very urgent message called Music in the Last Days. Taken from this book right here called Messages to Young People by Ellen G. White, Sister Ellen G. White, the prophet or the messenger of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Revelation 19:10 says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, See thou do it not. For I am thy fellow servant, and thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Worship God, for the testimony of Jesus Christ is the spirit of prophecy." And then Revelation 12:17 says, "And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Jesus Christ." Who is that remnant? It's that remnant within a remnant. The remnant church is the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And that remnant within that remnant are all those who stay faithful to God in his last days. That prophetic remnant, that last day remnant, who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. All the prophets of the Old and New Testament and Sister White's writings as well, beloved. And look what Ellen White says in this book, Message to Young People, page 295, Wrong Use of Music. This is referring to the rap music with the group therapy tonight over at Oak University Church Revelation Seminar. It was April 15, 2018, Spring Revival. Angels are hovering around yonder dwelling. The young are there assembled. There is a sound of vocal and instrumental music. Christians are gathered there. But what is that you hear? It is a song, a frivolous ditty, fit for the dance hall. Behold, the poor angels gather their light closer around there, and darkness envelops those in their dwelling. The angels are moving from the scene. Sadness is upon them countenances. Behold, they are weeping. This I saw repeated a number of times all through the ranks of Sabbath keepers, and especially in Huntsville. Music has occupied the hours which should have been devoted to prayer. Music is the idol which should have been devoted to prayer. Music is the idol which many professed Sabbath-keeping Christians worship. Satan has no objection to music if he can make that a channel through which to gain access to the minds of the youth. Now, beloved in the Adventist Church, Pastor Bird brought in a singer into his church for evangelism crusade tonight, Revelation Seminar tonight. And that singer was a first day singer. This first day singer comes over to the camp meetings, the Allegheny East camp meeting, and other camp meetings like that as well to sing. Beloved, we should as Seventh-day Adventists have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. We need to deny ecumenical worship. We need to deny ourselves of worldly entertainment. We need to deny ourselves of Vatican II style worship. Vatican II says, make the people shout and dance and roll in the aisles, and let's all have a jolly good time and have all the churches unite. Now, beloved, this music that's coming into the Adventist Church today is a way to unite all the Christian denominations: Baptist, Presbyterian, Lutheran, Methodist, Pentecostal, and now Seventh-day Adventist. It is Satan's war on the church, beloved. It is Satan's war on the church. You know, Joe Cruz has a wonderful chapter in Human Compromise called Music and Moods, beloved. Message Young People talks about this, how it's wrong. Select the Message Book 2 says, I was shown what would take place just before the close of human probation. There will be shouting and dancing. The senses of rational beings will not be trusted to make right decisions. And this they will call the moving of the Holy Spirit. She says that the moving of the Holy Spirit, God has nothing to do with such a worship and a bedlam of noise, beloved. This is what they're doing. And honestly, beloved, I believe that if they repent of their sins, turn back to God, and practice reformation, God can use them in the last days. It's not now time for me to haul down my colors because I may not get a degree this May from Oak University of Seventh-day Adventist School in church leadership, or I may not get a cap and gown with them. It's now time to cry loud and swear not to Israel her sins. Isaiah 58 verse 1. It's now time for me to do what Ezekiel chapter 8 says. Cry loud and swear not to Israel her sins, and weep between the porch and the altar. and sigh and cry for all abominations that are done in the land. Because if I don't do this, beloved, I'm a lost man. It doesn't matter if I don't have honor because of what I'm doing. I'm not trying to please man. I'm trying to please God and cry out and spare not to answer her sins, beloved. I wish I wasn't saying this, but I must say this. This must be said, beloved. God bless you, Maranatha.